What's up, guys, and welcome back to
EagleVision, your source of all things Cornerstone from your media team.
This time we're presenting our very first Christmas special, so sit back and enjoy.
Merry Christmas.
Make Christmas a Verb, a poem by Mark F. Stone. For many, the gifts are the be-all and end-all. The big screen, the tablet, the Barbie and Ken doll. For me, gifts I get are like ice in the sun. I cannot recall them, no, not even one. How did I find a true way to remember the import of each 25th of December? The quest to acquire is an urge one can curb. The lesson I learned was, make Christmas a verb. Knock on the door of your neighbors who deal with aging and loneliness, bring them a meal. If you have means and you live in fine fettle, drop off some greens in that little red kennel. Visit our vets who are hurt and express your thanks for their services as they convalesce. Deliver to others a luminous glow. The gifts you will cherish are those you bestow.
Merry Christmas!
I'm Mason Davis. I'm here with Mr. George, director of the CCA bands, and they just finished a wonderful concert. So tell me, Mr. George, how hard is it to set all that up?
So the process for a concert band is we begin rehearsing music at least 3 months in advance of each concert we put on here at this school. And in fact, we're already at work on our next concert in the spring. It's going to be a superhero-themed concert, and we're very excited about that. Yes.
All right, Mr. George, tell me about the arrangement of O Come, Emmanuel.
So, of course, O Come, Emmanuel is a traditional French carol. And you'll notice in that piece that there is a lot of interplay between the brass and woodwinds. There's a lot of slower sections featuring our flutes and our clarinets, and then they're kind of balanced with some loud brass parts that come in toward the middle of the song. So it's very expressive. It's a very fun piece of music that we've chosen to play this year.
All right, well, here's CCA bands playing this hymn. Thank you, Cornerstone's band, and thank you, Mr. George, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas. Say the word, and it often conjures up memories. Memories of special gatherings, gifts that you cherished, holiday meal times, gather around a table with people you love, and perhaps a blanket of white covering the landscape. I took the opportunity to talk with high school teachers and ask them to share some of their favorite Christmas memories with you.
My favorite Christmas memory was the year that I proposed to my wife. It was on Christmas Eve, and I had a ring hidden in one of her gifts, and it was just a special evening. I got down on one knee and proposed, and I'll always remember it.
My favorite Christmas memory is one that my family started when Sarah was just a baby, and we, on Christmas Eve, go eat Chinese food. And we may have watched the Christmas Story movie a tad too many times.
My favorite Christmas memory is one time I caught my mom wrapping presents, and it was an Alf doll. and like I was so excited because Alf was my favorite show back then. But she told me it was for my brother, and I was so totally bummed. And then on Christmas Day, I unwrapped it and it was for me.
My favorite Christmas memory was probably when I was 9 years old, 8 or 9, and I really wanted this American Girl doll. And so I had asked Santa for it that year, and I rushed to the living room on Christmas morning, and the doll is there, but with the doll, there's several little accessories that have been wrapped, and Santa had written in this very beautiful cursive calligraphy style handwriting, and I just remember feeling like that was just the most magical moment on Christmas. And so my parents just always did a really good job of making Christmas really magical. So but I think that was probably my favorite Christmas memory.
So my favorite Christmas memory was probably when I was 8 or 9 years old. We ended up spending Christmas with my great-grandmother, my granny, in Paint Rock Valley. And I got to see her enjoy her last Christmas here on this earth, and she got to be with us. We opened our Christmas presents on Christmas morning. So that's my favorite Christmas memory.
So my favorite Christmas memory is back in 21. It was after COVID, and I can't remember exactly why. It was such a good memory. I just remember there's a picture of me and Chris and Mason all together in front of the Christmas tree, and we all have the biggest smiles on our faces. And every time I think back to it, it was just such a warm, happy time that year. We just were so blessed, and we just really enjoyed it, and it has stuck with me since.
So I think my favorite Christmas memory has been when we surprised our boys with a puppy. We put him in a box, had a lid on him, the boys come running out, and he had his little head sticking out, and that was my favorite memory, is seeing my boys get their first puppy.
My favorite Christmas memory is singing songs with my family. My grandmother loved to sing, and every year she would make us sing songs. So after she passed away, we have continued that tradition by singing songs, even if we don't want to, because that's just a memory that we all love and hold on to.
Mine would be, I'm an only child, and I was the only grandchild on one side of the family for many years, and I was very spoiled. And one year, my grandparents, we went and we Christmas shopped, and I thought I was buying presents for myself, and we took them to a needy family. We wrapped those up and went as a family and gave Christmas presents to 3 little girls that were close to my age. And I remember when we got to the house, I didn't even want to go inside, and that was the first time I really understood, I guess, what Christmas charity is about, and I don't know, it has always stuck with me, so that would be my favorite Christmas.
Hopefully, you had special memories come to your mind during this segment. Our hope at EagleVision is that this Christmas will be one that provides you with cherished memories for years to come.
Merry Christmas!
I'm Cameron Hunt, and here's a look at your extended forecast for Christmas. A lot of you may be traveling somewhere for Christmas, so here's what forecasters are saying right now. If you're going out to Los Angeles, California for some reason, 42 for a low on Christmas Eve and a sunny with a high of 56 on Christmas Day. New York City is going to see a low for 36 on Christmas Eve and no snow, and 45 on Christmas. Now Orlando, for all of the mouse lovers, it will be 73 and partly cloudy for your Christmas Day. And right here in our neck of the woods, we may see some rain on Christmas Eve and a chance for showers, and 56 on Christmas Day. Have safe traveling and a Merry Christmas from your weatherman, Cameron Hunt.
Merry Christmas!
Last week, we started highlighting some of our talented individuals here at CCA. And for your Christmas merriment, we have a special treat. Callie Berry, a talented pianist here at our school, was asked to share with you a Christmas song that she has been learning. I know you all enjoy it. Callie Berry has been working hard at her craft and gets better every day. Thank you, Callie, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
One of our most beloved Christmas hymns can be dated back to a chilly winter of 1818 at Oberndorf, a town in Austria. Joseph Moore, a young and upcoming musician, was the priest of a local church. On Christmas Eve, the church organ was broken, and there was absolutely no way to fix it until the snow melted away in spring. Joseph was not disheartened by this and took steps to ensure that they still had music during Christmas services. He recalled a poem that he had written about 2 years before, and he joined forces with Franz Gruber, the church organist. Gruber crafted a melody and played chords on the guitar. The two men performed the carol at Christmas Mass that night, and soon the hymn would be carried throughout the world. It was called Stille Nacht. You know it as Silent Night.
Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht, alles schläft, einsam wacht, nur das traute hochheilige Paar, o der Knabe im lockigem Haar, schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe, schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round your virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Ich wünsche allen an der Cornerstone Christian Academy eine wundervolle Weihnachtszeit.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Eagle Kitchen, the segment where I cook something, and in the spirit of Christmas, I'm giving the gift of learning to Baden here.
What's up, guys?
We're making Oreo balls. We're going to give a lot of these away, and yeah, I just like to teach people how to cook. So,
First off, you crush half a pack of Oreos. We're doing 2 servings, so we're doing 2 packs. Until they look like this. Now add a pack or 8 ounces of cream cheese to a mixing bowl. Remember, we're doing 2 servings, so we'll have 2 packs. Now pour in your bag of crushed up Oreos. Now, mix it well. It should look something like this after being mixed thoroughly. Now, using your hands, fashion them into 1-inch balls and place them on the pan. Now, you freeze them for 20 minutes.
now do a whole box of this vanilla flavored candy coating. It'll look like this out of the box. And you're going to do a method of double boiling. It's where you take a pot with boiling water and you put another bowl in there, and then you put the stuff that you want to melt in that little bowl. It's kind of hard to break this, and I'm not going to. This, you could microwave it, but you are running the risk of scorching your chocolate if you microwave it. So I prefer to double boil it.
While the vanilla is melting, place toothpicks into the Oreo balls as we have.
Now we dip each of the Oreo balls into the icing. Now that you've got a lot of icing on the snowballs, you put them back in the freezer until the vanilla has solidified, And let's see what people think about him tomorrow at school.
All right, Jeff Coates, what do you think?
They look decent.
Try one.
That's pretty good.
I will probably die if I eat this mushroom.
All right, what do you think?
Okay, well, they look great.
Yeah.
The way he said it was describing me. He was like, I think we're going to spend some time.
Pretty good.
Merry Christmas! Happy New Year!
The Christmas story, Luke chapter 2. And it came to pass in those days that a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. This census first took place while Quirinius was governing Syria. So all went to be registered, everyone to his own city. Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was the house and lineage of David, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed wife, who was with child. So it was that while they were there, the days were completed for her to be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
That's it for now, and thanks for watching
EagleVision.